The director of the National Institutes of Health and the U.S. Surgeon General assured a Senate panel that politics will not play a role in the development of a coronavirus vaccine.
The rigor of the scientific evaluation of safety and efficacy will not be compromised.
There has been no politicization of the vaccine process.
Under the Trump administration's Operation Warp Speed, 6 vaccine candidates are in rigorous trials, with 3 of them in the 3rd phase.
You can find scorched areas like this one across the state. California has seen 2,600 more wildfires this year compared to last year, and there's still a month left in peak fire season. And it's not just California that's seeing an alarming number of wildfires. In Clackamas County, Oregon, the Sheriff's Department shared this dramatic video of an explosion as 4 large fires continue to devastate the area.
When the pandemic hit, Americans started stocking up on food and needed freezers to hold it. Then demand grew for refrigerators and washers and dryers as more people upgraded their appliances. At the same time, the coronavirus forced many factories to shut down or scale back production, leading to shortages. Air conditioner service companies are also seeing a boost in business. With people staying home, AC units are getting heavy use and breaking down more.